Hey friends, it's Bobby Brown and Ryan Andrews.
Hey, how's it?
We are living the dream here in Newport. We're here right walking distance to Ryan's house, and we're talking about real estate. And now Ryan, I know you've done some investing as well, and you had a question for me today.
It's a good question. I think other people might have the same question. So here it is. How do you find them? How do you find the deals, man? Like, I've done some real estate deals. I've done some, fix and flips and kind of things, but you seem to find them all the time. So how do you find a really good deal that makes the numbers work?
Yeah, finding the deal. There's a lot of different ways to find a deal, a lot of different techniques, and so that's a long answer. One specific answer, which is a little more unique, is actually what we did. A lot of people ask when these bank-owned properties hit the market and everyone wants to buy them, but there's multiple offers and you end up doing a higher price than it's actually listed for. So always the question that comes to mind is, how can we find these, can we buy directly from the bank? And so it's like most of the time the bank's not really willing to just sell it direct, unless if you're buying hundreds of homes. So the majority of the time they will be listing it with a real estate agent. So what I thought is, well, what if I found foreclosures that are happening from private money lenders, not the big banks? That way I can actually talk to a person and maybe they would just sell it directly to me. They're not dealing with giant portfolios in most cases. So what I did is we found a fourplex that was in foreclosure. Who owned it on title was a company. And so I went to the state of California where we are, and I looked up the corporate docs, and you can see the statement of information there that you have to file every year. And so it had that owner's name. I did a little search, little background check, found out where he lived, found his number, and then called him directly and said, hey, I see looks like you're foreclosing on this property. Would you be interested in selling it to me? We landed on a sales price of $101,000 for this fourplex in Northern California. And since he's a lender, he really wanted to do an owner carry. And so really all I needed to come up with is rehab costs, and he wanted to carry the note. So it wasn't all the way no down, but it was very low down. And so that was a great way to do it. We had a great appreciation on that property, and it was worth a lot more very quickly.
Wow, amazing. Thanks, man.